today. Gusto ko po sabihin sa inyo na wala ako last Wednesday pero nagbabalik ako and I'm so thankful na kasama natin si Annie Nepomuceno. Let's start off with our news from Asian Journal.
Asian Journal, the leading Filipino-American newspaper since 1991.
At kasama natin si Annie Nepomuceno before she flies off to New York for ASAP.
Yes, hi G. Nice to have you back.
So nice that you were very game naman to do the news without me. Salamat.
Oh, thank you. Wala naman din akong choice. It's my pleasure to bring you the news. And here are our stories for this week. Duterte and Obama expected to talk about drugs and China at ASEAN Summit. Human rights concerns and the South China Sea and the headline-making comments from President Rodrigo Duterte will dominate this upcoming conversation with U.S. President Barack Obama during the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or the ASEAN Summit, next week. The two presidents plan to speak face-to-face for the first time on the sidelines of the summit in Vientiane, Laos, and on September 6 to discuss a number of developments impacting relations between the two nations. Obama previously spoke to Duterte on May 18, congratulating him on winning the presidency. The U.S. President praised the Philippines' vibrant democracy, but also emphasized the importance of protecting human rights. Since Duterte took office in July, over 1,800 individuals reportedly involved with illegal drugs have been killed by police or vigilantes, which have raised concerns from countries like the U.S. and international groups like the UN and Human Rights Watch.
All right. Well, we will keep you posted on this. Yun na nga, marami pong nagsasabi na this war on drugs has become so controversial.
Yes, I hope it doesn't get too out of hand, because we also are bringing it shows that the country might be unsafe for people to go to. Kasi especially, they're not having due process, and baka someone might be mad at you and just say that you're, and then you're already in danger. Diba?
Pag-uusapan natin yan actually for today. Kasama natin si Professor Brandon Riley for No History, No Self, and he's going to do a presentation on the extrajudicial killings that are happening currently in the Philippines. And soon we will have a panel discussion on the war on drugs in the Philippines. So let's move on to our next story from Asian Journal.
And here's our next story. Paynor, or Paynor now, named Philippine ambassador to the U.S. President Rodrigo Duterte announced on Monday, August 29, that he has appointed Malacanang Palace Chief Protocol Officer Marciano Paynor as the Philippines' new ambassador to the United States. He will succeed outgoing Ambassador Jose Quisha Jr., and Paynor previously served as protocol chief to former presidents Fidel Ramos and Gloria Macapagal Arroyo and Benigno S. Aquino III. He also served as Arroyo's presidential assistant for state and foreign visits. Paynor's seasoned career has brought him around the world, including assignments as Consul General in Los Angeles in 2002 to 2006 and San Francisco from 2007 to 2014. Although it is the president who appoints ambassadors, Duterte said Paynor's new post still needs to be approved by the Congressional Commission on Appointments.
All right. Well, I was never able to meet the Consul General when he was here in Los Angeles. Ikaw, Annie, nakilala mo ba?
I haven't met him at the time. It wasn't him when I went to the consulate. So, I'll be so pleased. I think I have friends who know the ambassador.
Right. But also, we want to take this opportunity na batiin yung bagong Consul General dito sa Los Angeles, di ba?
Si Conjen Adel, ang kanyang nickname, di ba? And we had the pleasure of meeting up with him a couple of weeks ago to welcome him to Los Angeles.
All right. At sana maimbita namin siya dito sa Kababayan Today para maibigay niya naman ang mga nangyayari dito sa Consul General sa Los Angeles. All right, let's move on to our last story from Asian Journal, a bit of good news.
According to Forbes, record number of Filipino billionaires in 2016. American business magazine Forbes released its new list of the 50 richest Filipinos, noting that this year has seen a record number of billionaires. 91-year-old shopping mogul Henry C. still topped the annual ranking for 9 consecutive years, despite his net worth declining from 14.4 billion in 2015 to 13.7 billion in 2016. Percentage-wise, the magazine said this year's biggest winner was new billionaire Ed Garcia the second of mall and residence developer Double Dragon Properties, who ranked number 17 with a net worth of 1.2 billion. He was also named as the youngest and richest Filipino. While Forbes' record consisted mostly of males, 5 businesswomen made it to the list.
All right, well, this is good news indeed,
Yes.
right? Maraming mga mayayamang Pilipino, mostly Chinese, di ba, that are taking over and getting on the Forbes list.
You should notice that ang laki ng difference between Henry C. and the next one. It's like 13.7 billion and 1.2 billion.
Okay, and we're talking dollars
Dollars
here.
and billion.
Oo, hindi po peso yan ha. Dollars, US dollars.
So it talaga po yung, I think, kapag talagang marunong ka and you strive very well, you really will be successful. And I do hope I probably support philanthropist
Yes, and
causes.
if they have one thing in common, it's real estate, di ba? Real estate. Okay, makakasama pa rin natin si Annie Nepomuceno here on Kababayan Today, but we just want to tell you about our Paradise Cove giveaway. We are giving one lucky viewer a $50 gift card to the beautiful Paradise Cove Beach Cafe in Malibu. Paradise Cove is open 7 days a week, great for family parties. Bring your kamag-anaks, kababayans. They also have an 8 after 8 promo, so please make sure to ask them about it. Imagine San Miguel beer by the beachfront. Please go to la18.tv Kababayan Today to join. Magbabalik kami dito sa Kababayan Today with Annie Nepomuceno.